Hello dear student, we are studying General Science Physics and today's topic is question from application of dimension analysis, which is unit and measurement chapter. So today's question is centripetal force F acting on a particle of mass m moving on a circle of radius r with velocity v depends upon m, v and r. Find expression for F using dimension analysis. In the question, we have to find the centripetal force F for a particle which mass is given m and its velocity v, and the radius of circle is r, which three terms are given. We have to find the centripetal force for particle. So particle here depends on m, v and r. That is why F proportional to m to the power x. Next, F proportional to v to the power y, and it also depends on radius of circle, so F proportional to r to the power z. After that, when we remove the proportional sign, then equation will be F equals to k into m to the power x v to the power y into r to the power z, where k is dimensionless proportionality constant. Now in the question say we have to find the expression for F by using dimensional analysis. So first we have to find the dimension of the given terms. Here force, so dimension of force F is equals to ml t power minus 2. It is the dimension of force. Next, dimension of mass. So for dimension of mass, m is equals to m, capital M. Next, velocity. So velocity dimension is lt power minus 1. It is the dimension of velocity. Next, radius, that is length. So its dimension formula is L power 1 or L. So it is the dimension of all terms. Now we suppose the equation is A. After that, the equation equate on both sides. According to principle of homogeneity, we equate the equation on both sides dimensionally. Therefore, we can find the value of x, y and z. Equating the equation A on both sides dimensionally. It is takes place due to according to principle of homogeneity. Principle of homogeneity already discussed in last video, so you can see that video. So according to principle of homogeneity, equating the equation A on both sides dimensionally, then equation will be ml t power minus 2 is equals to, put the dimension of this term, so ml t power minus 2 is equals to m power x into lt power minus 1 to the power y into L to the power z. Now we solve this equation. Here ml t power minus 2, so ml t power m power 1 L power 1 t power minus 2 is equals to m power x L power y and t power L power y plus z into t power minus y. Now compare this equation. When we compare this equation, we find the value of x, y and z. So when we compare this, first compare the mass term. So m power 1 equals to m power x, or x equals to 1. So we find the value of x is equals to 1. Now we compare the time terms, that is t. So t power minus 2 is equals to t power minus y. When t cancel out, then remaining term is minus 2 is equals to minus y. Therefore y is equals to 2. So value of y is equals to 2. Now we compare the L term. When we compare the L term, L power 1 equals to L power y plus z. When L will be cancelled, then 1 equals to y plus z. Now we put the value of y. So y's value is 2, or 1 equals to 2 plus z. 1 equals to 2 plus z. Therefore z equals to minus 1. So here we find the three values of x, y and z. We find the value of x, y and z. Now we put the value of x, y and z in equation A. Then we find out the value of the equation of f. So we put the value of x, y and z in equation A. Therefore f equals to k into m to the power 1. Here value of y is 2 into v to the power 2 into r to the power minus 1. Therefore f equals to k into m v square by r. This is the equation for centripetal force. Here k is dimensionless term, that is unitless or dimensionless term. So the dimension analysis can't find the value of k because it is dimensionless term. So you can leave this equation here. That equation is correct according to dimension analysis. Now if you forward this equation, so by experiment k value is 1. So when we put the value of k, the equation will be f equals to mv square by r. So here both equations are correct. According to question, we have to find the f equals to k into mv square by r. So here both equations are correct for this question. Now today topic is over. For more updates, subscribe please. Thanks for watching.